mean, it was nice, and I think because I don't do that much, that's just going to be something I start doing, where I only vlog every other week, so that this is it. This is what's going on. It's supposed to be a beautiful day today. The phone does not like me. There we go. Kind of see it. The snow's melting. We had one little itty bitty snowmaker last Wednesday, but other than that, it's supposed to be really nice. It's supposed to start warming up. 40s. This is sad, but 40s is a heat wave here in Michigan. Booyah, 40 degrees. My mom got back from Atlanta okay. It was definitely interesting because of the whole coronavirus going around, so she was kind of scared for a little bit, but she's okay. Everything's okay. We're somewhat healthy. My brother has been struggling. He had some fluid in his ear, and we're trying to get rid of that and hoping that he doesn't get strep throat, because if he gets strep throat, I get strep throat, and I don't want to be sick. But yeah, so last week was good until yesterday. So I use my phone to film, and sometimes I use my phone at night to listen to Audible, because I love listening to Audible and music, specifically Star Wars audiobooks and soundtracks and Marvel stuff. So that helps me sleep at night. So I used my phone Friday night to listen to an audiobook to fall asleep. I woke up Saturday morning and my phone had restarted. I'm like, okay. My phone usually restarts at some point on Saturday. It's part of the software. So I'm like, okay, no biggie. And then my phone then proceeded to restart throughout the day for, I want to say, a grand total of 9 times. And I was very frustrated. I was very upset. Granted, I'm not doing anything major now that would require me to have a working phone, but I am trying to get a summer job. So I'm going to do an open interview on Tuesday. Lowe's doing open interviews, so I'm going to try to get to those. So I do kind of need a phone. I mean, my mom is traveling for work, so of course she needs to be able to contact us. And so having a phone that is restarting itself is not helping. I mean, at one point it restarted itself like 3 times, I want to say within a span of 15 to 20 minutes, maybe a half an hour. And I actually went online to try and troubleshoot it. I looked up this particular phone, and apparently this is a new issue that is happening with some Android devices, including Samsung phones, is that they will just start restarting themselves over and over and over again. And you're supposed to be like, the site I found said you put your phone in safe mode. If it doesn't restart in safe mode, that means it's something with the app, which then you have to go through and clear the app's history. So I put it in safe mode, went to go find a way to clean my app's history, could not find anything like that. And this, what I use is a Samsung J7 Crown. And I'm like, oh, yay. And so, but it didn't restart in safe mode, so I thought it was fine, took it off of safe mode, it restarted itself again. So it was very, very frustrating. So far, it has not restarted itself yet today. And I listened to it again last night on Audible, so it has not restarted itself. But my mom, when I told her this was happening, my mom was like, rather than deal with, this is my mom, rather than deal with trying to figure out exactly what is happening with the phone, her idea is we're just going to get me a new phone. To be more specific, she has a Motorola through Total Family Wireless, which is what we use. I use my mom and I use Total Family Wireless. I'm not sure what my brother uses. He uses something different. So her solution is to get me the same Motorola phone that she has, because she has not had any trouble with it. But I think she just bought hers too. This one I've had for over a year. There's a tiny scratch somewhere on the screen that bugs me. And it's just started, that restart thing hasn't happened yet today, so crossing my fingers, because I really don't want my mom to go out and pay $129. This is the thing, since I'm not working now and I'm trying to go back to school and I have stuff I'm saving money up for, and my refund wasn't that big, she is like, oh, I'm just going to buy you everything. So she is saying she's going to pay for me to do the races this summer, the Run Disney Virtual Series. She is going to pay for me to get a new phone. She bought me my new laptop. It's just like, she is like rearranging everything so she is able to provide for us, especially since I am not working. I am trying to get a job, but my mom thing is, when I was working, I was using my paycheck to get the stuff I really wanted, and even then my mom was like, oh, I'll get that. Like, you don't have to get me what I need, like the essentials, like food and stuff. Let me pay for some of the nicer stuff on my own. For instance, she's planning to get me the Baby Yoda, the child Build-A-Bear when it comes out because I am obsessed. um, and she actually thinks it's cute too. So she's planning on doing that for me. And I'm like, I don't know how much it's going to be, but she is excited because she has $40 worth of gift cards. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because my mom discovered Build-A-Bear has amazing sales. Okay, so I am a 32-year-old and I am kind of obsessed with Build-A-Bear, and I never had my first Build-A-Bear till like 2 or 3 years ago. They came out with the Wicket and Chewy Build-A-Bears, which I think you can still get Chewy. I think Wicket is different now. And I got them because I got them during a buy one, get one $10 sale, which was amazing. And then my cousins and my aunt have continued my Build-A-Bear because they got me my Stormtrooper bear for Christmas in 2018. And last Christmas, they got me the Peppermint Sloth and Darth Vader. So I love Build-A-Bear, and they have so much Star Wars stuff. Well, my mom found the child and went on to Build-A-Bear and discovered more Build-A-Bears, and they were having a sale, so she ended up buying 4 Build-A-Bears. She got my brother Toothless and Light Fury from How to Build Your Dragon because he loves their design, so he has them now, and I love Light Fury, he sparkles. She got me the Porg and the Ray Bear from Last Jedi. So she got me and my brother each 2 Build-A-Bears, and she was so happy because she got them for $100. But she got the Build-A-Bears and she got all these gift cards. So now we have signed up for when the child comes out. I am apparently getting the child. Like, surprise! And sad to say, but that's really the only piece of child merchandise I wanted other than the Spirit jersey, which I got in the one shirt that says Attack, Protect, Snack. Those are like the only 3 things I wanted. But yeah, so that will be happening. Also, she has said that at some point we are going to the Saginaw Children's Zoo, which Saginaw is like 40 minutes away from here, and they have a nice little children's zoo. And the reason we're going is they have a sloth. And I'm kind of sort of obsessed with sloths, so that is why apparently we're going. We're going to try to do a lot of stuff, I think, this summer, because we went to Potter Park Zoo in the fall, and that was so much fun. And we love going to zoos because we love animals. And what's funny is my mom has started watching Pit Bulls and Parolees, which is one of my favorite shows, and I would die to have a pit bull. I love pit bulls so much. So, yeah, just a basic normal week. I am going to try to get to those open interviews at Lowe's. So, I'm hopefully going to have a summer job. That does not mean I am traveling for the summer. Other than that, school seems to be moving right along. I heard back on my SAP appeal. It was very weird. They called me, and they did not say whether or not I'd be getting more financial aid. They just said that I am covered. They didn't say whether or not I'd be getting more. Simply that as long as I keep my GPA up, which my GPA is currently 3.4546, and I keep up my completion rate, which is 100%, then I have financial aid for ever. Because at Davenport, you have to keep your GPA above 2.0 or higher, and your completion rate of your classes has to be 70% or higher. And I am well ahead of that, obviously. So I am covered, which means I can go to school next spring or summer, which is awesome because that's when I am planning on doing an internship, which is why I kind of want to get a summer job this year. Because then I would just end in August, so I could focus on school. And then next spring or summer, I wouldn't be able to work because I'm doing an internship instead. So I kind of want to get a summer job now so that I have some money to get me through till at least my graduation, because I would go right from spring, summer. I don't know if I'd be able to get a job when spring, summer's over because I don't think that'd be very long. And then I'd have to go right back. I'd get a job, leave the job, go right back into school because it's supposed to take me 4 to 5 semesters to finish my degree. So I'm looking at 2021 graduation. So it's very like, oh hey, I gotta figure out a way to get some money and stuff. So yay, about positive thinking. I think my financial aid is good. I gotta keep an eye on it because I got an email about Pell Grant, which doesn't make any sense because I think I used all mine up. So I'm gonna get going for the day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, hoy es lunes. Today is Monday, and I thought I'd check in and just do a quick thing. So my phone did not restart at all yesterday, and it has not restarted at all today.
So that is good, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, so maybe was it just a one-time thing, or is it something that will pop up every so often? So I'm still leaning towards getting a new phone, and they didn't get the phone in that my mom was looking at. She has some sort of, I think I mentioned this yesterday, she has a Motorola, and she just got that and she loves it, and that's been like her past couple phones have been Motorola's, and she hasn't had an issue with them. This is like my second Samsung, and I've had an issue with it. So she is just going to get me the same Motorola as she has. I'm sad because I have this in a pretty pink phone case, and I actually have the stickers on the back. One of the stickers was a Christmas gift to me from one of the girls in the Fempire, and I love it. It has I don't remember all the names, but it has like um, what names are on it? Excuse me for a minute. It has. Sorry, I had to check. Leia, Rey, Jin. I think Ahsoka's on there too. So it's a list of female characters from Star Wars, and I have another one that I haven't put on anything yet. So I can't get it off, so I'm kind of sad about that. So I'm probably gonna keep this phone case, but I am gonna get a different one, and hopefully it will be room for a thing. It's smaller than this one. I think the one I'm getting is smaller than this one, but she was checking to see if that they had that phone in today because they said they were gonna get it in. They didn't get it in, so they're gonna when it comes in, they're just gonna hold one for her. So I am gonna get a new phone at some point. Um, hey, it's nice out. I actually have my window open because it was nice today. I actually took a nice long walk. I am working on my fan fiction. This week is just a quick interlude. It was really interesting. The review of my last chapter, somebody said that they felt like I had diverted from the original plot. And I had just done the Gathering arc. But that was kind of interesting to see because as someone who has watched Clone Wars multiple times and Rebels, and who is a huge fan of Dave Filoni's creative genius, Dave Filoni himself has said that even when stuff doesn't make sense in his episodes, they usually have a role to play. And from my point of view, Clone Wars, overall, if you watch it in the original way it was aired, it was aired as an anthology, um, and even when you watch it chronologically, there are a few episodes and arcs that make zero sense with the overall plot line. Like the droid arcs, they're very kind of confusing. So it's like, okay. So I just had to say, yeah, I know I might have diverged a little bit, but there's a reason for that. If you want to know more, message me. So I'm working on my fan fiction. It's just been a nice, quiet day. Like I said, I got to take a walk. Tomorrow, I am going to the mall, partly because the Rise of Skywalker novel is coming out this month, and I have seen two different release dates for it. I saw one for Google that said it was coming out tomorrow, March 3rd, but StarWars.com and every place else is saying March 17th. I'm leaning toward March 17th, but I'm just going tomorrow to check and make sure that it's not coming out. And while I'm at the mall tomorrow, I am also going to be running to Bath and Body Works to pick up some more hand sanitizer. This virus, the whole thing with the coronavirus, it's just, I think it's gotten a little bit. You should be like concerned, but we were at the dollar store today, and we ran into a woman who works in the medical field. She's like a physician, and she said the funny thing is the coronavirus is just basically the cold, and they have treated literally thousands of people for that every year in this area. So she is kind of finding it like a little hysterical that the CDC is telling you to take all these precautions that you're supposed to take anyway to prevent getting the flu. So, good thing with me is I always have some form of hand sanitizer with me. Usually my mom and my brother have stopped teasing me about it. So, I'm gonna go out tomorrow and get some more. And I'm actually going to look. Bath and Body Works does, I think, like male targeted hand sanitizers that are like frou-frou smelling. And I already tried to avoid really sugary scents to begin with, but I'm going to go and see if they have any, because if they do, I want to pick up some for my brother because he doesn't have any, but he washes his hands. Like, we all wash our hands, but there are situations where that is not possible. So that's why I carry hand sanitizer with me all the time. But yeah, that's tomorrow. It's kind of been a little weird today. But yeah, it's Monday. Yay, start of another week. I'm hopefully going to bust this chapter out tonight, get it done, and get it posted tonight or tomorrow afternoon. So, hopefully it gets done. So, and I'm also watching YouTube, which is probably not helping me. So I'm going to get going, and I will talk to you guys later. Hola, everybody! I know I'm wearing my glasses, but I'm happy, so I thought I'd jump on really quickly and let you guys know that I went to open interviews today at Lowe's, which is just up the street. It's not even like a half mile away, because I am looking for a summer job, because I've been sitting there, and last night it really hit me that this is really my last opportunity to, the glare is so bad, to get any sort of work, because I start school in the fall, and because of how I am, I do not do well going to work and studying at the same time, so I was just looking for a quick summer job, like 4 or 5 months, earn some money, because next spring and next summer I'm supposed to be doing an internship for my degree, which means even if I did have a job through the school year, if I was able to do that, I would have to leave that job anyway, because of the fact that I would be doing an internship. So I would be leaving the job anyway. So I'm just looking for a summer job. If it carries over a little bit into August, that's fine. I might see if the Halloween store will take me back and just shorten my hours. But I went to Lowe's today, open interviews. I already applied, and it went so good that they hired me. So I just have to wait on the drug test and the background check, and then I'm looking at going in for orientation either the 24th or the 31st. So I have a summer job. I am super, super excited. They were so willing to work with me. Like, I will have Thursdays off, and I will be working every other Sunday, which is awesome. So, and I will figure out how to ask for a day off, because I know when Star Wars Nights is, and make sure I'm able to go to that. So yeah, I got a job. So I'm super, super excited. I also got a new phone, so this will be the last time I use this phone to film the vlog. I got a Moto G7 Optimo Max, which is the exact same phone my mom has. So I'm going to be setting that up today. So this will be the last time I use this phone to vlog and stuff. Oh my gosh, it's kind of sad. So I'm going to go get some lunch. Yay! So I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, happy Saturday. As you can tell by the pictures that you just saw, I had a fun Saturday. I went to the first ever Midland Comic-Con at the local mall, which is really just like a vendor event, but it was so much fun. As you can see, I could see Captain America and some Imperials and the car from Ghostbusters, which I have never seen, but it was so much fun, and I got a lot of cute stuff. First off, what you saw me wearing in the pictures were these ears. Now, these are very clearly homemade ears, and I will admit they are not as nice as the Mickey ears you can get on SD, but they were $15. The money goes to support the artist who made, a local artist who does props and stuff. I think these are stinking cute. I think these are adorable. I might actually wear them for Star Wars night at the Great Lakes Saloons, because they are so stinking cute. But I will have to be careful, because like I said, they're homemade, but I am loving them. I think they are adorable and cute. And now I will show you the rest of my haul. Okay, so the rest of the haul. So the ears weren't actually the first thing I got. The first thing I got was this print of Ahsoka. It's signed by the artist on the back. She actually had two different versions of this. She had a bigger version, and she had this version. The bigger version was $15. I got this one. It was $5. And I liked this one because it has the younger Ahsoka versus the older Ahsoka. So Clone Wars, Rebels, and just that. So I love that we see Ahsoka from Clone Wars, and then we see her from Rebels. So we see her as a child, a young woman, and then she's all grown up. So I really like this. So this is very pretty. I love it. They had a droid builder there, and so he was really nice. He gave me the cards of all the droids he has built. So he has done, here is Chopper, here is Lift. This is hysterical because this droid you actually are able to peer in. This is
R4P23. And here is one that my mom loved. This is R2 Deco. So she absolutely loved this one. And then he also had coloring sheets of the droids, and my mom got them. So he didn't have BB, but he got me, I got all the coloring sheets. So his name is Kurt Zimmerman. You can check him out online, I'm pretty sure. He is part of the R2 Builders Club. And it was really cool because he was actually wearing his shirt from Celebration last year. Okay, this one was kind of, I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I did it. This is, as you guys can see, Baby Yoda the Child. This is a print of Baby Yoda the Child, signed by the artist. He signed it. It was $10, which is really surprising, but it is absolutely beautiful. It was between this and Chewbacca, and I just went, I have to get this one. I love it so much. So this is my child print. So I got a couple of art prints, and then I went a little crazy with the Funkos. I have a slight Funko addiction. So they had one stall selling a bunch of Funkos. So my mom actually got me these two. She got me Padme and Rey, and these were $5 each. And then she also got me this. This is actually what I was originally looking for, was a Loki Funko. So I got Loki Dorbs. He was also $5. So that was not bad. But the Big Papa is right here, you guys. They had the giant Target exclusive Porg. It was $40, which I think is more than what they sell for at Target. But I just had to get it, and I had the money, so I paid for him. My mom also got me a little thing of amethyst, which I don't have right now. But this is Big Papa. I'm not actually sure how big he is. So out of everything, I paid for Big Papa, the Porg. I paid for the two art prints and the ears. My mom got me Rey and Padme and Loki, and the droid stuff was free. So, not bad. So, all in all, it was actually a lot of fun. This being Midland and me being from Midland and knowing what Midland is kind of like, I was not expecting it to be as big or as fun as it was. And the sad thing is our mall is a dying mall. There's not really, it doesn't really offer a lot, but there were so many people there. Like, that is the busiest I've seen the mall since this past Halloween. And the only reason it was that busy Halloween night is because the mall said, hey, if you're a local, you can come hand out treats at the mall because the weather was nasty. So it was actually a lot of fun. Everyone was really nice. It was I really genuinely had a good time. It was a lot of fun. It was so cool seeing other fellow geeks in Midland because we don't really get to hang out. It was kind of funny hearing a woman, as we were leaving, she made a comment about everybody, how they were dressed, and she's like, oh, I didn't realize it was like a comic thing. And it's like, really? You're kind of the one who looks out of place right now. So, but it was a lot of fun. And so it was so cool. So yeah, I hope you guys like the pictures. I hope you guys like my haul. Quick programming note, as you guys saw, I did not post last week, so I'm probably not going to post next week. I'm going to try this thing where if I don't really do anything, I'm not going to post. So I'll post every other week. So I'm going to do that. I'll post every other week unless I do something really fun, and then I'll do like a vlog that week. But for the most part, look for my vlogs to come every other week. Simply because things are going to be changing up. As you guys saw, I got a job, so waiting to get the okay to go in for orientation and start all that. But yeah, just doing some slight changes, need to figure some things out. So for the most part, vlogs will be every other week, not every week. But I hope you guys enjoyed this week's vlog. I hope you like the stuff I showed you. Definitely if there are events like this in your local area, even if you're a little iffy, I would definitely go check them out. It might be really fun and worth your time, especially if you live in a small city or a rural community where you kind of feel like you're the only fan. Definitely go check it out. You are not the only fan. This is a great opportunity for you to connect with your fellow fans. And let your geek flag fly. Be proud of your nerdydom and your geekdom. It's so much fun. So I'm going to get going. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers. Stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy, and I will talk to you guys later. May the Force be with you.